What up, guys? Nico Sportscards here, coming back at you with another video. What is happening out there, dudes? How is everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day and a fantastic week and keeping it moving. As always, we're going to be doing the Boombox today. I was just looking over, before we get to that, I'm going to do a mail day 2 because I got a pickup, which I have not opened yet. We're going to look at the card together. I'm super psyched about it. But let's talk NFL real quick. What team has been the most productive in the offseason so far? Here's my vote. Seattle Seahawks. And if you look at their roster, I got to hand it to them. They have built a really good offense. Okay, you got Sam Darnold, quarterback. Say what you will. If you take the Vikings version of Sam Darnold, replicate that on the Seahawks, you got yourself a top 15 QB. They just signed Cooper Kupp. I think it was, 3 years, $45 million? Superstar wide receiver. You've got Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet in the backfield. Probably top 5, 1-2 combo right there. They've already got a pretty darn good lineup on offense. Defense, I think they're pretty good. They can probably still add to it in the draft. Look out for the Seahawks. I think they're the sleeper so far coming out of free agency, but we'll see how the rest goes. I think the biggest surprise so far is Myles Garrett signing that extension with the Browns. I don't understand what happened there. Was he just playing poker the whole time? I don't know what happened, but he got a lot of fans that are not Browns fans excited, only to pull the rug and re-sign with the Browns. Anyway, he got his way. All right, 2 quick things. First of all, I was at Target. I finally found cards at Target. I don't really open basketball product, but I saw this. I think it was $35. What do I need to know about the McDonald's Topps Chrome? I'm going to rip it open. I think this is a great way to learn about the sport and the hobby specifically in basketball. It's just rip packs. Open them up, look up the cards, see what they're worth, get a real vibe and feeling for it. That's what I tell people that are new to the hobby that come to me. I'm like, just buy a cheap box, open the cards up, check the prices on eBay, and you will very quickly learn like what parallels are, what numbered cards go for, which players go for more. You'll get a feel for it. So that's my plan with this one. Maybe I'll open it with the channel. The kiddos bought this with me, so they're super excited to open it. So maybe I'll do it with them. We shall see. All right, let's do a little mail day and then on to the Boombox. So I think I've mentioned it before. I'm trying to make a run at all the 1980s Hall of Famers. So players that were rookies in the 80s that made it to the Hall of Fame or were really relevant. They didn't have to be Hall of Famers. This is not a Hall of Famer. But relevant players that mattered if you watched football in I was the late 80s, early 90s, and I'm trying to get them in PSA 10s. The pops on these are quite low, so they're hard to find. But this one popped up on eBay, auction style, 1984 Topps Roger Craig. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame, but was definitely a name to know in the 80s. So glad to add this one to my collection. I'll keep it sealed for now. There you go. I'm trying to get the Ronnie Lott. The last one just went for like $1,500 though, which feels a little high. So I'm gonna kind of wait that one out. All right, let's get to the Boombox. But if anybody out there has 80s Hall of Famers in PSA 10s, hit me up, nicosportscards@gmail.com. Let's make something work. All right, what do we got this month? What has the Boombox put together for us? Let's roll. We're gonna do a lot of first off the lines. So we're gonna go case here. 2023 Prizm first off the line. That pack is probably, gosh, that box maybe is $1,200. First off the line, maybe $1,400. That's like a $120 pack right there. That's almost half the value of the box. Then we've got the Rookies and Stars. Love that set. 2019 Contenders. Love that set. We got Photogenic. That's the unlicensed. Oh no, this is Panini. What am I talking about? This is licensed. This is a new product from them. I thought that was Fanatics. We've got Donruss Hobby and 2019 Prizm Hobby. All right, so there's only one first off the line. So what order? We're gonna go that last. We'll do the 19 Prizm second to last. Rookies and Stars. We'll do Photogenics. Donruss. We'll start with Contenders. Let's roll. All right. I say it every time I open one of these, looking for the A.J. Brown auto. Still haven't gotten it. One of these days, A.J. Boyle. Close. We've got a dual Dwayne Haskins, Montez Sweat. We did not get an auto. Melvin Gordon III, and a Fletcher Cox. Eagles are going to go on the wall for now. All right, 2024 Donruss Hobby. I don't think I've opened, have I even opened one of these yet? I don't know what the story is on these. Not a huge Donruss fan. Max Crosby, he signed a monster contract. That was insane. These players are getting, look, they're national superstars. So if the math works, you pay them what they're worth. But man, are these contracts getting crazy. All right, we've got a Panini Instant, Josh Allen, best of. He just signed a massive contract too. What was it, 350 million? Something like that? 6 years, 350. We got a Brendan Rice, the rookies. A sweet Jalen Hurts Elite Series. Taking that. Then we get to our rookies. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. We'll see if he starts this year. Daniel Jones and Aaron Rodgers. Where's Rodgers going to go? Is he going to go to the Steelers? I think he's going to the Steelers. As of this video recording, he's not on a team yet. But I think he's going to go to the Steelers, which they just signed DK Metcalf. So they got Pickens and DK Metcalf. You slot Rodgers in there, that's a pretty stacked team. I think the question is, does Rodgers still have it? All right, so what's the deal with Photogenics? They're borderless, they're basically photography cards. Let's take a look and see if we like them. So this is the Brock Purdy base, I'm guessing. These are just going to be like base cards. Yeah. So they're thicker card stock. I'm guessing they're going to all be action shots. Let's see. I reserve the right to change my mind, but so far so good. I kind of like that. We got Zamir White. We've got Jatavian Sanders, rookie portraits. They could have put an action shot for the rookies. Oh, look at that CJ Stroud Troops Tribute. Number 7. So that's part of the base set. Or is this a insert? I'll have to look that up afterwards, but pretty cool. All right, no hits so far. We will not let this video go hitless. I'll dip into the stack if I need to. All right, Jared Goff, another Jalen Hurts, DJ Moore. All right, these are they're gonna do upside down each one for us. Jalen Waddle, Geno Smith. Is that gonna be numbered? Not numbered. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that, hidden right there. 149 out of 149. Let's get something here. Xavier Worthy, rookie. We've got an artistry in motion of my least favorite player in the NFL, Will Levis. Don't know why I don't like him. Just don't like him. Just not a fan. That is a sick looking Malik Neighbors though. Stellar rookies. Very nice. All right, Max Melton and Latu? Not sure. All right, 2019 Prizm. This pack, I can already feel the cards are stuck together. You can hear that, right? That little crunch. Let's see what the card shape looks like. Yeah, they're stuck together. Ooh. All right, Tyler Eifert, Amari, Derek Barnett, Ronald Jones. Let's make sure we don't miss any. Nick Foles, Stafford, Royce Freeman, Shaquille Griffin, Phillip Rivers. We've got a blue wave of Ronald Jones II. Not who we're looking for. Those are out of 199. Julian Love, rookie, and an Alex Barnes. Not a good pack. Straight up, not a good pack. All right, let's just get organized for our last pack. We're gonna have to pull something here. All right, let's see if we can get something out of the first off the line. This is a $120 pack. That's my best guess on it. Maybe more. Let's see if we got anything. We got a blue. Zip through these. Jonathan Allen, Kelsey. We got a silver Lorenzo Carter. And our blue is Joe Burrow. Nice. What are these out of? Tell me these are super short print. Out of 25. Bingo. Joe Burrow, blue shimmer out of 25. Let's case it up. Let's case that up. That's a first off the line exclusive for sure. Let me get that in a case. That is sick. I'm really starting to appreciate Burrow. I want him to win one. For his cards to hold their value, he's got to win at least one. That looks really clean too. Potential submission for PSA. I'm going to count that as a hit because that's a big card. Tank Bigsby and Zach Harrison. All right, so we didn't officially get a hit. Let me see if I have anything else out here. Do I have any other packs? So we're knocking stuff over. We are knocking stuff over. All right, we're going to do one pack. I do have a pack of playoff. Look, there's a hit. Great. There's no hit. We're still good. We got the Burrow out of 25. What's the Burrow worth? 40 bucks? Oh, Barry, yes. Cobb, Jerry Jeudy, Trevor Lawrence, that is a rookie. And a Chad Johnson. We got a Chad Johnson auto. Nice. That is what we're looking for. Vet autos, Ocho Cinco. Love this dude. Check out his stats. If you're not familiar with this, how dominant this guy was, check out his stats. He was the best wide receiver in the league for 3 to 4 years, maybe top 3, because he overlapped with like Randy Moss and some others. But he was a top 3 wide receiver for a couple of years. Kyle Pitts, rookie wave, and the Kid Reporter. All right, we did it. We did well. We ended up turning it around. Thank God I had a pack laying around. Nothing huge on the rookies. I do like that Neighbors. We're going to look into that one. Anything on the inserts? Nothing huge. Yeah, this was a bit of a disappointment. Look at that cut. Look how, I don't think it's supposed to be cut like that. Nothing huge there. These were the two big ones. The Joe Burrow blue shimmer out of 25. 23 of 25. I never get numbered or jersey numbered. Now, frankly, I don't check all the time, but I also didn't think I'd get them. All right, this was the good one. Chad Johnson auto. Probably not worth more than 20 bucks, but I do not have an autograph of his, so adding that to collection. All right, this is really the star of the show, though. Come on, how are you gonna argue against that? 84 tops, Roger Craig rookie, PSA 10. I'm guessing, I think the pop on this had a high pop. Did this one have? Wait, no, this did not. This was like, I think 130 maybe. Somewhere between 130 to 200 is the pop. Super sweet card. All right, that is all I got for you guys. Next week we will be doing the hit box. After that, another Nico box, and then some special surprises coming in April. In the meantime, and as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please have a great day. But for now, I'm out. Peace. Whoa, hold the phone. Just looked it up. Joe Burrow blue shimmer out of 25. Last sale, $300. That's how you do it. Peace.